Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to talk to you about a trend that seems to be getting worse in recent decades. I'm referring to the ever-increasing shift of power to the executive office. This is something that should be of concern to all U.S. citizens. With the system that we have, our goal should be to keep governing power as confined to the states and as localized as possible. There are many reasons for this. The most important ones, in my opinion, are 1, so that if there's a problem, the people have more of an ability to react and hold representatives accountable. And 2, in the event of some mistake made by those in power, the problem remains confined to a small area instead of messing up the country as a whole. There's been a noticeable increase in the size and scope of the federal government since the founding of the country, and in recent years a rather concerning increase in the power of the executive office. To give you some examples of what I mean, during the Bush administration, George W. Bush had gotten into the habit of using signing statements on bills he signed into law that changed the meaning and interpretation of the bills that had been passed. Doing so was essentially allowing him to unilaterally legislate through the executive office. The point of the executive office is not to legislate. That is the job of Congress. Democrats at the time were very upset about that, and rightly so. Then we got Obama, and Obama has been doing basically the same thing, but he was doing it with executive orders rather than signing statements. Back when Bush was doing it, Republicans didn't really seem to care. It was only the Democrats at the time that took issue with it. However, once Obama began doing the same thing, Democrats didn't seem to care, and in many cases even supported Obama's decision not to work with Congress. And of course, Republicans started to consider it an important issue. Here's the thing. Even if there's a president in office that you like, and is doing things that you want, eventually the president will be replaced. And if you hand over a bunch of power to a current president, you are, in effect, also handing that power to the successor of that president. And the next one just might be someone you don't like and don't want having that much power. We have a system of checks and balances for a reason. The three branches of government, or the three branches of the federal government anyway, the Supreme Court, Congress, and the President, are supposed to be at odds with one another. They're supposed to keep each other in line, to prevent any single person or group from garnering too much power. It's intended to be insurance against tyranny. Going forward, this is something we need to pay more attention to and call out, even if the current president is one we like. To my Republican friends, why is it that you were upset when Obama was attempting to unilaterally legislate, but didn't care when Bush did it? And to my Democrat friends, why did you care when Bush did it, but couldn't care less when Obama started doing the same thing? And again, to my Democrat friends, this election proved my point here. Come January, Trump is our president. You made it very clear how much you dislike him. Once he's in office, he'll have access to all the authority you allowed Obama to have. Is that really what you want? And back to my Republican friends, please, call out Trump if he continues this trend. The person who replaces Trump very well may be someone you really don't want to have this kind of authority. Limiting the scope of power the executive office has is very much in our best interests, even if it does sacrifice efficiency. A government that doesn't do much is far preferable to one that gets a lot done, but at the cost of freedom. Dictators aren't cool. Anyway, just my worthless opinion, and maybe something for you to think about. I hope you all have an excellent day, enjoy life, be happy, and I will see you next time.